I've come here today to have a look at many of the stores in Cowbridge, in particular your own store. So would you like to tell us a bit about yourself and about the store?
My name's Sally Stevenson. I own the Toy Box, this shop here, and the Pencil Case up the road on Eastgate.
Yeah.
So we opened the Pencil Case in March 2014. It's a school uniform and stationery shop.
Okay.
And over time we were being asked more and more by customers to stock more gift lines for birthdays and Christmas and Easter presents. So we expanded the range to include more things like toys and gifts and stationery gifts, cards, helium balloons, things like that. And then after 3 years, it'll be 4 years in March since we opened, it became really obvious that actually there was a real demand for a more specific toy shop, and the Pencil Case literally wasn't big enough to expand the range anymore. So last year I decided that the time was right for a second shop, which we decided to call the Toy Box. So it was a separate standalone independent shop, but was clearly the sister shop of the Pencil Case.
Okay.
So we moved all the toys and gifts that we had in the Pencil Case down to the Toy Box here, and we developed a much bigger range of toys and games.
Very impressive.
Yeah. We've picked out some of the key brands that children really like and parents recognise. And then we opened here at the end of October, and this shop now is the toys and games and gift shop for children.
So obviously the Pencil Case went amazing as well in order for you to be able to start another shop from scratch. How is the process of starting your own business, and what would you say are the pros and cons?
I always wanted to run my own business, and I wanted to have a station shop since I was a little girl. So when I moved to Cowbridge in 2011, this town just seemed to be exactly the right demographic and independent high street that it would work. So I think the big pros and cons for me, the pros obviously is it's my own business. I've not got anyone telling me what to do other than customers. And I work probably 70 hours a week, but that's fine because it's what I want to do and it's my business, so I'm quite happy to work 7 days a week. The downsides, I guess, is the same thing really. I work 70 hours a week. You have to sacrifice a lot to do it. You've got to put the effort in if it's going to be successful. Even when you're away on holiday, you're always thinking about the business and looking for new ideas. Yeah, I think the big thing I learnt is there's a phenomenal amount of behind the scenes work that needs to happen that customers just don't see. You know, accounts, VAT returns, ordering, stock management, invoicing takes up a huge amount of time. My biggest piece of advice is just be super organised. To run the behind the scenes and just keep listening and talking to customers all the time. We know lots of our customers personally, but we're always asking them, what are they looking for? What do they want us to stock? Is there anything we're not doing that we should be doing? And that's how the business has grown over the last 4 years. It's all from customer interaction and taking feedback, and when they give us some good ideas, we go off and try and source those products or brands. Like here, you know, we opened with a sort of best guess range to get us off the ground, and then we started asking people what else should we do. So that's why we've now got ranges like Orchard Toys, the Toy Van, a bigger range of board games, because people have specifically asked us to stock that kind of product. So
you talked about choosing Cowbridge as a particular area. Do you think it's beneficial that Cowbridge has a community of small businesses?
Yeah, it's a lovely high street on Cowbridge High Street. It's full of independents. We all know each other, so we all refer customers to each other all the time. You know, if someone comes in here asking for a particular product that's not part of our range, but one of the others has it, then we'll make sure we send them to another shop, and vice versa. People send their customers up to us. So that's lovely, that sort of mutual support network. I guess because we're all independent retailers, we all know what it's like to run our own businesses, so it's quite nice to have that support or be able to chat. So for example, in January, it's really quiet on the high street, and sometimes you can feel like, is it just us? But you can go and chat to some of the other shop owners and say, hey, is it quiet for you? And they go, yeah, it's really quiet. Oh, good, it's not just me then. So that's quite nice just to have that support.
Well, thank you very much for speaking with me today. And everyone, come to
the Pencil Case and come to the Toy Box.